Hi, this is a 1948 or 1949 Pincor power mower p-20, 20 meaning I believe it's a 20-inch full cut, and it was made in Chicago by, I guess, Pioneer General Motors Corporation. This is one that I recently got running. Picked it up a while ago and finally got around to working on it this spring. And it's a neat little mower. It has all the original tags on it, which is kind of neat. And it's an original Pincor engine. This is the original engine that was on it. Pincor made these for only a handful of years, I believe, with their own engine before they switched to Briggs & Stratton. Because, well, these engines are a little bit finicky. It has the original carburetor on it, which I had to do some fooling around with to get it working. That carburetor is a little bit more finicky than a typical, but it does run fine. Just recently tuned it up and with new spark plug, all oil. It's an interesting setup in that it utilizes a wet clutch, much like an automotive style clutch. That has the clutch behind here and the drive for both the wheels, self-propelled, as well as the blades by chain. It's interesting here is that there is actually a reversing mechanism to make sharpening very easy. You don't need to take the drive and hook it up to a drill or some other type of motor to spin it backwards during the sharpening process. So that's really a cool feature. The only thing that's different about this is that I put in a new sort of a motorcycle style petcock on it, shut off, because the original brass one was all pitted and I couldn't find exactly one that I liked that worked well with the original copper hosing. So this is a little bit of my setup here, but you know, it seems to work fine. The carburetor itself, you can't really get parts for it, so it leaked a little bit, but I got it all set up nice now. But definitely need to keep the petcock off when you're not using it, because it does drip it will drip over time. But anyways, it's a good mower. So here's it has the clutch and the throttle, which are activated on the handle here. So this being the clutch and being the throttle. Now it's a standard setup with no recoil. You just wrap a cord around the side and let it go. And the blades, and it has a neat little attachment here on the sides. Looks like you can actually hook up some sort of a accessory grass clipping catcher. I had it going earlier today to cut the grass, and it's a little bit finicky starting cold, but it does start. It has a choke here, which there's no documentation online, and I couldn't find any documentation how this actually hooks up to anything. So it's kind of hand activated. You kind of, when you're cold starting, you kind of have to hold that up with one hand and pull with the other. It's a little tricky at first, but not too bad. You definitely have to have the clutch sticked in, or else it wants to get going right away. So on a start, when it's not too cold, you don't need to do the clutch. And as far as I can tell, to shut this thing off, there's no kill switch on it, so you basically just have to hold in the choke. So like some of the old outboards were like that too. They didn't really have an off switch, so you just you'd hold the choke in and it would kill itself, which is actually okay because it's all primed with fuel for the next time you pull start it. Alright, it's actually not a bad sounding engine. I'll give it a try now. We'll see if it starts. Well, it was running. Yeah, it's a little bit finicky. I gotta adjust you gotta adjust the mix a little bit, and we can try it again. Try this. Well, thanks for watching my video, and you have a good day.